Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've actually discovered something that might be able to increase GPU mining profits even more. So most of you will know that Nexa and Dynex coin are the most profitable coins to mine right now. As we can see on hashrate NO here, depending on what GPU you're mining with, it's either Nexa or Dynex that's the most profitable. Normally Dynex has the highest profitability, but Nexa has the highest revenue. But what if there's actually a way to dual mine Dynex coin with another coin? Well, I actually discovered this by accident as I was making a video around Kaspa mining, and I started running both Kaspa and Dynex Solve at the same time. Surprisingly, it started mining on both coins and submitting shares for both pools. I couldn't record it using OBS because it ended up crashing my GPUs, but I've got some screenshots here showing it mining and submitting valid shares for both of the miners. I've got Kaspa on the left side here and then Dynex coin on the right side, and it seemed to run relatively stable after about an hour of mining. However, I've not seen anyone talk about this or try this for Dynex mining, so I went ahead and tried it on various different coins like Nexa, Flux and Ergo, but they all seemed to crash my GPU when mining both at the same time, but for whatever reason I could mine both on Dynex and Kaspa at the same time. Now I'm going to go through some theoretical profitabilities, and then I also want to talk about Dynex coin and my problems surrounding the coin. So as we can see on this screenshot, we are getting around 810 mega hash on Kaspa. So when we take that into a calculator, we are seeing around 34 cents per day in revenue. Next, if we're getting a hash rate of 94 hashes on Dynex Solve, we can calculate this in the mining calculator again, and we get around 2.5 Dynex coin per day, which equates to around 25 cents at today's price. This means that we add those two figures together and we get a revenue of 60 cents per day. Now remember that this was done on old GPUs, but the newer ones might actually reach higher profitabilities or revenues. Now let's compare that to just solo mining both of these on their own. So let's start with Kaspa. Normally when solo mining on these two 1080s, I get around 1000 mega hash, which when we take that into the calculator, we see a revenue of 41 cents per day, which is obviously lower than the 60 cents from dual mining. When we take it over to the Dynex coin calculator, these 1080s normally do around 190 hashes when solo mining, and that gives us around 4.7 Dynex coin per day. That equates to 48 cents in revenue. So dual mining is definitely bringing in more revenue than solo mining both coins on their own, and this is where we kind of run into the problem with Dynex coin. Firstly, the power is very high to dual mine these coins at the same time, so the power cost is going to be way more than mining each coin by itself. But Dynex is also very hard on your GPUs. The power fluctuates so much between mining and never fully stabilizes even after days on end of mining, and that can really hurt your GPUs over time, as it's very stressful for your GPU to keep powering up and down. This made me think about how Dynex coin actually works itself, because I've seen many coins in the mining space but none quite like this, and I can't really explain how the mining works for this coin. I'm also sure that most miners don't really know how it's profitable either, but when we look at the Dynex coin website, it has an explanation in 10 steps here. The first point is that it operates a decentralized supercomputing platform, and in this case it's referring to miners who put together form a supercomputer. And then the second point adds to that, saying that the combined power of the miners will perform computing jobs. Then the third and fourth point say it's achieved through proof of useful work algorithm, where Dynex coin customers buy computational time on the network with the Dynex coin. This is where, in my mind, the problem is, because Dynex coin is a very small coin at the moment, yet it's still profitable. And it got me thinking of how much people are actually paying to use the Dynex services to fund the mining. Because this would mean that they would need to have a constant stream of income from people that is looking to use the computational power, which would then fund the mining. However, I don't think it's possible that they have a constant stream of income, as it's a very small coin and many people might not even know about it. So why aren't we seeing dips in profitability or how much coins we are mining when they don't have any jobs to complete from outside users? Now I'm going to compare this to the Flux proof of work model, where you would normally mine Flux on its own, and then when somebody wants to use the network, it would switch to proof of useful work to complete a job and then switch back to Flux mining. Now Flux is a much bigger coin, and I can't imagine that they get a constant stream of useful work jobs, which is what Dynex is kind of implying through their website. Now let's look back at the points, and I'm going to skip 5 and 6 here, but I just want to focus on 7. So it says here that since the Ethereum merge, a lot of GPU mining hardware has become dormant, but Dynex provides a way to use this hardware in an alternative way. And they're actually talking about transforming your GPUs into what they call neuromorphic chips. Now they say that this is done by simulating a neuromorphic chip with your GPU, as they are only based on an ideal MES resistor model, which can't be built with today's technology, which it states here. So I don't understand how they're simulating something that can't be built with today's technology. I may just be stupid by not understanding this, but if anyone does have an answer, then feel free to leave it in the comments below. So when we look back on the points, it doesn't actually explain how this network functions on a mining level, and I can't understand it at all. I also thought it's funny how the quote at the top said, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Which, in this case, they haven't really explained it that well to me or to a 6-year-old if they were going to. Lastly, I've been seeing some rumors around the coin itself, and I've been talking to people about the creator of Dynex coin, and there may be some evidence that they were involved in crypto rug pulls before, and some lawsuits involving crypto. But I haven't confirmed that information yet, so I can't say with certainty. I know it sounds like I'm hating on this coin, but most coins that I mine, I can normally understand the technology behind it, but with this coin, I'm kind of left clueless. There's also some comments on CoinMarketCap about this being a scam, and some links to the CEO and the team behind it, but obviously they're not providing proof on CoinMarketCap comments, so I can't really give validity to those comments. Overall, I think as long as it's profitable, we'll still see people mining it because they don't really care too much as long as they can make money from mining. But in my opinion, I would just mine the coin and convert it straight away into either USD or Bitcoin, just to make sure and kind of stray away if it is a rug pull, that you don't lose all your money from mining, and that you don't lose the profitability that you spent on electricity, just to be on the safe side. That's what I'm going to be doing, as this could possibly go wrong in the future. Also, be careful of overstressing your GPUs with this Dynex solve algorithm. It's probably not the best for your GPUs as it's constantly pinging your power up and down. Just remember to do your own research before you start mining coins, and make sure that you know what you're getting into. If you have any thoughts on that Dynex coin, please leave them in the comments below, or if you have any way to explain how this really works in a technical manner, please leave the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content like this.